Okay, yes, I promised I would. Here it is. The $20 Wish watch. Let's get into the review. Alright, so it didn't come with a box or anything. I opened it up a few days ago so I could see what it's like to live with it. It does have wireless charging, if that's what you want to call it. So it said the screen covered the whole display. That's not true. The screen that covers, I'll show you, that much of the display. Very high quality. So it does have a couple of watch faces which you can access by swiping your finger across to find the one that you want. Just let it focus. But then you can use the app which is called something like Fit Pro. I'll show it to you. To like pair it and stuff. It's called Watch 7. It's a fake Series 7. So it does have the Apple Watch, the Apple Watch home screen thing, and they do go smaller as it goes up, but then something I've noticed, it doesn't happen when you go down. You can change between the things here by double clicking on the digital crown. And yeah, so it has this one which you swipe to get through. It's very similar to the new Apple one. And this one which is just like an average fake Apple Watch thing. So you can swipe down, which shows you your contacts. You have music control, so you can pause and play music when it's connected to your phone. And you have a pedometer. You can change the menu styles from here as well. It does apparently make calls here, but then if like you dial a number, like for instance, I'll dial my number and then you press call, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't call the number, which it says it does. So, you know, that's a bit of a scam. But come on, it was $20. What do you expect? It also has a QR code, which I think is so that you can download the app or to pair it to the app maybe. But now let's go on to all the other functions. So it displays the weather. This is fairly accurate because it just gets it from my phone. It has contacts, which I'm not going to show you those. Adds a stopwatch. There, 0.2 seconds. That's the time. That's the amount of time it took me to get sick of this thing. And like Apple Watches, you press the digital crown to get back to the main page. Now you're probably asking me to compare it to an actual Series 7, but I don't have an actual Series 7. I compared it to my mate's Series 6, and the Series 6 is better than the fake Series 7, which I'm not surprised. It has a heart rate monitor. It has a heart rate monitor. So let's see what BPM the table has. But I mean, it's obviously fake considering it just said the table has a BPM of 74. Now I reckon you're asking, how the bands go on. I'll show you. So it's very similar to the Apple Watch one, but it doesn't click in like on the actual Apple Watch. So you get the long one and you just slip it in at the top. You get the bottom one and you slip it in at the bottom. To an untrained eye, it looks very similar. It looks like an Apple Watch Series 5, but yeah, don't be tricked. So on your wrist, yeah, it does what it says it does. It does tell the time. It does look like an Apple Watch on your wrist. Now, the wireless charging does work, if that's what you want to call it, wireless charging. But it barely works. So these two metal pads here can contact these two here, which makes it charge. And the charging animation is not like Apple's charging animation. It displays the time and the battery percentage is on. So that's the charger. So spinning the digital crown doesn't do anything, it just spins. And then we do have more features, so you can like set the time manually, set the date manually, and you can change how long before the backlight turns off and stuff. It has a pedometer. It has what looks like a messaging app, Discord, whatever you want to call it, WhatsApp, Twitter and Facebook, but all those are just notification senders. It has a Find My Phone thing, so that if you lose your phone, if you're within a whooping 15 meters of your phone, you can press start and it should make a noise if I had my volume on. So it has a music controls, which I will now demonstrate with a song that I made, so it's not copyrighted. Alright, so the controls, like you just press pause to pause, play to play, and skip to skip a song. You just swipe back to get back to the main page. It does track your sleep, which I've found is, I don't know, decently accurate. It has camera controls, which I will demonstrate if it will let me demonstrate. It's doing some amazing. I don't think that works. It has it tracks your running. It tracks your running. I don't know how accurate that is, but it tells you how long you've run for and how many calories you've burned. But the thing is, you can't do anything whilst. But the thing is, you can't do anything whilst it is tracking your running. It's exactly the same with every other sports as well, just the exact same page. And there's a reset button, so you can reset the device manually. The weather out, we've been through that, and it just started. Alright, so that's pretty much all the features that the watch has. It's basically nothing. So now we'll take a look at the app. So the app is just like the app is your general fitness app, but it does have but it can take photos and save it to your device with the watch. Calling contacts, that is just to add contacts to the watch, but all it does is show names. Over the air updates, it basically just like updates your watch. You can also reset it with the app. I'm not gonna do that. You can remove it from your phone. I'm also not gonna do that. And there's other settings which is basically just like vibrations and stuff. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for 100 subs. This was my special, and peace.